Today I want to explain a bit about my situation. So I'm 18 years old, I've just left school and I now no longer have access to a workshop. At school I had a brilliant workshop which I could use whenever I wanted, had all the tools I could possibly want. Now I'm at home, I have no tools, I have a handsaw and a lathe and that's about it. So to solve this problem I have ordered a table saw and a planer. My workshop measures about 5 meters by 10 meters, but the floor is very uneven and I want to be able to move my tools around the workshop. The plane that I've ordered is the Axminster AW106 PT2, I believe, and it weighs 150 kilos, so there's no way that I'm going to be able to move that on my own, obviously. So I needed some sort of base with wheels on it that I could use to move this around the shop. I was watching Peter Parfitt's video the other day and he demonstrated how to build this brilliant planer skate for the exact same planer. So I contacted him and he sent me the plans for the skate. I've adapted them a little bit and I did most of the making at school where I could have access to all the lumber and it could be planed up and cut to the right size without having to use my tools, which hadn't arrived by that point. So I built the oak frame and cut the plywood to size at school. I brought it home and drilled the pocket holes in the plywood and screwed that together. I finished it and put the casters on and then obviously dropped the plane on top of it. The bottom frame is made of 4 pieces of oak and it measures about 700mm by approximately 400mm. They are biscuit jointed together with 2 biscuits at each joint. The biscuit joints aren't for structural purposes really. The screws at either end are what hold the whole thing together. So at either end, holding the 2-inch bit of oak to the base is 10 80mm screws. I believe they're 6mm in diameter. The base is 25mm thick or inch thick and the sides are 2 inch thick, as I mentioned. The plywood is only really there to bolt into the holes in the feet of the planer. It's not doing any supporting of the planer, it's just going to stop it from tilting over, as that would probably be a bad idea. The casters are from Coldine, which is a site in the UK. They're 75mm in diameter. They have brakes, but they don't have brakes on the swivel, so even when you brake the wheels they can swivel freely. But with the weight of the planer sitting on there, the whole thing is very sturdy. You can push against the planer as much as you like and it's not going to move anywhere. I've tried it out a couple of times and it works very well. The finish that I've used on the oak is Osmo Poly-X. It's a finish that I found through Peter Parfitt as well, and I've used it multiple times before and it's a great finish. You just apply 2 coats, leaving it 8 hours in between, and it goes on with a brush or a rag, and it's an oil and wax combination finish, so it's very durable, and that's important in the workshop because this skate is going to be at foot level where it's going to get kicked, it's going to get tools dropped on it, and I need it to be durable. So the idea was I would build the skate at school, bring it home, do the final assembly, put the casters on it, etc. And then as soon as the planer arrived, I could just lift the planer off the pallet that was delivered on and straight onto the skate, and then I can move it around the shop, whatever. And that's what I did, and it works very well. So I just want to tell you a bit about what's going to be coming up soon. This summer I have 14 weeks off before I go off to university, and I'm going to be building a kitchen for my sister. So it's going to be a galley kitchen, if you know what that is. So it's got cabinets down either side. It's got integrated appliances, so all the oven, the fridge, microwave and sink will all be integrated into the units themselves. And it's 8 units, so 4 units down either side, 2.4 meters either side, and it's going to be constructed from melamine faced plywood for the cabinets and a poplar face frame which we painted, and oak dovetail drawers. I'm also going to be building a kitchen table, potentially some kitchen chairs, various other kitchen accessories to go with that, and At the same time, I'll be kitting out my shop, so building a workbench, installing my tools, building a router table, all the sort of things that I want to do in the shop, and I will video as much of it as possible and share it all with you. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to stick around. Thanks.